Hey, howdy, hey, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be reviewing Dragula, the Boulet Brothers Dragula Season 4, Episode 3. So if that sounds good to you, make sure to hit that like button, comment down below what you thought about this episode, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Come join the Sandwicher Hour community. And without further ado, let's get this review started. Alright. So obviously I have my Boulet Brothers merch on, and I have some spooky ooky makeup on. Because, you know, I feel kind of inspired. So, for today's video, I'm going to be reviewing Dragula Episode 4, the Weird Wild West challenge. And yeah, let's get around into it. Obviously, this episode was super fun. I love some sci-fi sort of mixed with Western, weird science sort of aspects. Drag, I thought that was really cool and really different and really enjoyable to watch. So we are going to get right into it. Obviously, the episode starts out with the monsters walking into the boudoir. Anyways, and they are walking back in, trying to figure out who they think was at home. A lot of people are thinking it was Astrid. And then, obviously, in the end, it is revealed that Astrid did indeed go home, and Bitter Betty is back. I think people took pretty well to this. I don't think anyone was extremely upset, other than Hoso was a bit shooken up by it, of course. And I wonder if that sort of played out throughout this episode for Hoso. I don't know. We didn't get much story from Hoso this episode, which was a little bit upsetting because I love Hoso and I want to hear more from Hoso. But I do feel like maybe that played a factor. I don't know. Obviously, like I said, Astrid was eliminated. Bitter Betty is back. Yeah, they're getting ready, talking, doing all the things. Obviously, there's some drama with Mary Cherry, like there is in almost every episode. A lot of people are starting to feel like she just keeps talking and talking and talking and taking up all the air. And then you have Mary Cherry who's like, well, other people aren't talking enough. It's just that. Anyways, so that happens. They all are back, talking, doing the thing, trying to figure out what the next challenge is, all the above. But let's get right on into it. Let's get right to them walking back to the main stage, where the Boulets are introducing the Maxi Challenge for this week, which of course is going to be a weird Wild West floor show, where the monsters are gonna all have to put together looks that are Western, while incorporating sort of sci-fi, scientific experiment type things to them. So think weird science meets Wild West is the way I looked at it. And I think that was a really good way of looking at it, because it kind of made the whole thing make sense. And overall, I thought it was a really cool concept. I think this was a really fun challenge, and I think the monsters stood up to this very well. So they introduced the Maxi Challenge, and yeah, then the monsters all get to creating, basically. They're all going back to the boudoir, talking about their looks, what they're gonna do, all the things. Again, Mary continues to talk a lot. Other people feel like Mary continues to overtalk everyone else. That's basically the story that we're getting from Mary. Other than that, there's not too much going on. Bitter Betty is really trying to prove herself, because this is her first week. She's been in the bottom basically the past 2 weeks, so she's trying to really prove herself and show that she is here to compete, obviously. Anyways, so they're all getting ready, talking about their floor show outfits, what they're gonna do, all the above. Right from the start, I'm pretty excited by Dolly's concept. Dolly is just doing something really cool. Also, I'm pretty excited for, overall, I'm pretty excited for the challenge. I think it was a fun challenge, and I think they all did really well. So let's get right on into this floor show, because honestly, that's where I really want to focus most of my video, because that's the most entertaining part of the episode. Whoa, I lifted up my brows and you can, anyways. So obviously, for the floor show, I'm going to go through all the looks, all the things, and all the above. First, I want to talk about Hoso's look. Hoso's look, I liked it, but I feel like this was Hoso's first week where it wasn't top tier, basically, I guess. Is what the story was going for, at least. This was Hoso's first week not on the top, and I think that was apparent throughout this episode. So Hoso's look was fine. I liked it. I thought she looked good, or they looked good. I thought it was a good look. I don't know. Now I want to talk about Dali. Dali's look, oh my god, Dali looks amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm obsessed with this look. I love all the details, all the aspects in this garment, in the look. Everything was made by Dali themselves. I'm obsessed with Dali. Iconic, honestly. Now I'm going to talk about Sigourney Beaver. Sigourney Beaver's look. I do like that Sigourney incorporated a reveal into this floor show. I thought that was a fun way to bring the performative aspect out more so. Again, and also bringing two looks in a way to the runway, which I thought was, or the main stage, which I thought was a really smart idea to do for a floor show performance, obviously. Next we have Zavaleta. I thought this was really cool. It was really interesting. I loved all the details. I loved the story to it. I loved every single part of this. I thought this was really, really good and really well done. Obviously, when we were back in the boudoir, Zavaleta was having an emotional moment, thinking about their sister, and all the above, and the story that their sister had connected to this show, and how this was really, their floor show performance was an ode to their family, basically, and I thought that was really great. Now I'm going to talk about Saint. I thought this was adorable. I love the cow look. I think it was really fun. I do think it could have been taken further. I don't know. I thought it was a really good look, though. I really liked it. I like Saint's aesthetics, how it's all very clear, and Saint knows what they're doing, so I really enjoy Saint. Next is Coco Kane. I thought this was okay. It was okay. I like the pig prosthetic. I thought that was well done. The dress was not the best. I don't know. I think she could have done something, make it a little bit more interesting. It wasn't bad, but again, just make it a little bit more interesting for a show. Next, I'm going to talk about Mary Cherry. I thought it was okay. Again, I'm not crazy about this look. I haven't been crazy about most of Mary Cherry's looks, but I get it. I think this was a good concept, and I think it was well executed. So I think that kept her safe, honestly. Next is going to be Jade Jolie. I liked it. Again, I think Jade is kind of relying on their props a lot this season. I feel like every floor show, Jade relies on the props that they bring on the floor show, and I'm like, I wish Jade, I want Jade to do more. I'm hoping for more from Jade, and I feel like relying on the props is becoming too much of a thing for Jade. Finally, I'm going to talk about Bitter Betty. I like this. I thought this was really fun, really campy, really well done. I love the big campy gun looking thing. I thought that was fun. Overall, I think Bitter did pretty well this week. I thought this was a good look for Bitter. I really enjoyed it. And the performance aspect was really strong too. So, great job. Obviously, when it comes to judging now, the two guest judges this week are obviously Trixie Mattel. I was shocked to see Trixie. Well, not shocked. I'm happy to see Trixie. I think Trixie was a good guest judge. I think she did a good job. And yeah. And then the next guest judge, obviously, is going to be Orville Peck. Again, I love getting to see Orville Peck. And great fitting for a Wild West challenge to have Orville Peck as the judge. Great job with that. I really enjoyed that. When it comes to the judging, the three safe queens, or three safe monsters, I should say, are going to be Hoso Teratoma, Mary Cherry, and Jade Jolie. This is Hoso's first week as safe, and I'm shocked, honestly, because I expect Hoso so much from Hoso, and I really want Hoso to excel in this show. And this is Hoso's first time being safe, and like the fact that they're safe, which shocked me, honestly, just shows how well they're going to do in this competition, in my ideas. I think Hoso is bringing in fierce competition, and I love Hoso. For Mary and Jade, they have been safe the past 2 weeks, basically, and I want them both to bring more. I want them both to bring something shocking. I feel like both of them could push it even further. Do something really just out of the box, really bring it. I would love that. But yeah. So the tops this week are going to be Bitter Betty, Sigourney Beaver, Zavaleta, and Dali. I agree with this for the most part. I think Sigourney was a great top. I think Bitter was a pretty good top. I think Bitter also could have been safe, but that's just me. Zavaleta was a great top, and obviously Dali was great in the top. And then the bottom two, unfortunately, are going to be Saint and Coco Kane, two of my favorite monsters on this season, so I was really upset with this bottom two. I love both of these monsters on the show, so the fact that either one of them was going to leave was making me really upset, because they're both amazing monsters this season. But that's how the cookie crumbled, I guess. So obviously in the end, they do their judging, and then the winner's decided. The winner this week is going to be Zavaleta, so congrats to Zavaleta on winning your first floor show. Well deserved, great job, really, really fun. I would have been happy with Dali winning as well. In fact, probably a little bit happier with, because I just love Dali. But I thought Zavaleta was a good choice to win this challenge. And then obviously that also means Bitter Betty and Sigourney are safe. So now for the Extermination Challenge, all the Boulet brothers say, you're all going to have to compete in this Extermination Challenge, but the only two up for elimination are going to be obviously Saint and Coco. And for the Extermination Challenge, the monsters are going to have to ride a mechanical bull. Alright, so this is where I'm going to give my opinion on this. So, in terms of Extermination Challenges from Dragula, I'm used to things like human pincushion, tattoos, eating brains, things like that. Things that are truly shocking. And for the Extermination Challenge to be riding a mechanical bull, I was expecting a little bit extra from this. I don't know if that's just me. I still love the show. I'm not complaining by any means. I just feel like they've gotten me to expect more from it. So when they were bringing out this mechanical bull, I was like, alright, what's the final detail? What's going to make this different from a normal mechanical bull, you know? And then it just turned out to be a normal mechanical bull. So I was a little bit like, really? Anyways, so all the monsters have to ride the mechanical bull, kind of a way of shaking competition up, I guess. I don't really know. They showed them all riding it, I guess. Yeah, that happened. But obviously, the final two on the bull are going to be Saint and Coco, and then they show them both on the bull, riding it until they both fall off. And then obviously we're like, oh, who's going to be eliminated? So obviously, then it cuts to the Boulets in the Western world, eating, basically. And then it's revealed who the exterminated monster was. And unfortunately, the monster that was exterminated this week was Coco Kane. And I was really upset because I love Coco. Coco Kane brought something so, like, special to the show. And what's the word I'm looking for? Their confessionals, amazing. Their faces during the entire show, amazing. I feel like Coco was really representing the audience during many times in the show, and I really grew to love Coco Kane on the show, and I'm really sad to see them gone. But at the same time, I'm happy Saint didn't go, because I would have been really upset if Saint had left too. So that does bring me to the end of my review. Again, this episode was really fun. It was weird Wild West, and it was really fun to review. I loved this show. I love this show in general, and I'm really excited to review more for you guys. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments section. Make sure you're liking this video if you liked it. Share it on social media. Follow me on social media. Twitter at SamAmateurHour, Instagram at SamAmateurHour, and TikTok at SamAmateurHour. And I'll be back here later with another video. I hope you enjoy your day and have a spooktacular day. Bye, guys.